¿Qué pasa, chavales? ¿Cómo estáis? Buenas tardes. Hello. Pues nada, íbamos a jugar esta tarde un ratito con el señor Gino, pero tengo un problema con el Warzone. Hay una actualización de 14 gigas y me está dando error todo el rato y no me deja jugar si no tengo la actualización descargada. Llevo como 20 minutos probando y nada, ya he dicho que le den por saco al Warzone. Así que nada, vamos a continuar con el Kingdom Come. ¿Qué le vamos a hacer? A ver si esta noche lo puedo descargar y le pegamos otro ratito otro día con el gran Gino Pedi. A ver si no lo quitamos ya ya de en medio, que yo creo que ya debemos estar en el final. Así que vamos a ello. Ok. ¿Y este qué le pasa? Uy, relax. Relax. Ya me venía a meter o algo. El colega. A ver, ¿qué tenemos que hacer? Robar la comisión del servicio del maestro del constructor. Intentar comprar a Karel. Vamos a hacer esto, a ver. Y fuera. Es una putada porque me apetecía pegar unos tiriricos con el Gino hoy. Ahí al Warzone, que el otro día estuvimos jugando. Y la verdad que me gustó bastante. Yo no sé por qué, es que también está... Yo creo que hay problemas de internet, tío, también. Lo noto yo aquí en casa, de que están saturadas las líneas por todo el tema este. Está mucha gente también trabajando en... Deben estar las líneas saturadísimas, trabajando desde casa. Y deben estar saturadísimas las líneas. El internet, vamos. A ver, este menda, ¿quién es? Este no es... Es este.
Good health to you.
I need some help from Master Conrad.
Then go and talk to him.
The thing is, he's already agreed, but he'd have to go to Talmberg.
I can't consent to that. He signed a contract for building the monastery, and we pay him a pile of coin for every day he spends here.
But the conquest of Talmberg is more important for the province.
From what I hear, it's awfully important first and foremost for your lord. Sassau's always been neutral. Anyway, I take my orders directly from the abbot.
Supposing I compensated you for his brief absence, perhaps with some coin?
What use would coin be to me if the monastery roof collapses?
Vamos, que no me deja.
Thank you for your...
You're welcome.
May God reward... Are you sure you won't release Conrad? You won't be gone long?
Not a chance.
Well, anyway, I've heard it said there's not enough money to finish the construction. So, I thought as a lover of architecture, I might contribute.
How the hell do you know that?
That's neither here nor there. The important thing is to let me help you.
How much will you give, damn you?
Ahora, toma.
Very well then. Kisa can go.
Aleluya.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
Good luck to you.
Madre mía. Aleluya. Por 10.
Yeah!
after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
What? Who is... Carol said you can leave and...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door!
What?
Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
They're after me!
Who? Who's after you?
Sigismund's people, of course!
Why would they be after you?
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of Nicopolis. Now he's decided to pay me back. What am I to do?
What makes you think someone's after you?
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in Kosterlitz. He was with Sigismund on the crusade, as was I. Now I've been told he was seen at the local tavern. And a stranger's been creeping around the gardens here late at night. My God, there are signs someone was trying to force the door. They're after me, Henry. The Lord preserve me. They want to kill me.
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to him. I'll have a sniff around the town or lie in wait for him.
Esto no se acaba nunca, tío.
What if he sneaks past you?
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark, I'll catch him.
You will, won't you? Good, good. And be sure to hide well. If he sees you, he won't come.
La hostia. ¿Y qué tengo que hacer? Tengo un puntico de habilidad aquí. A ver, vamos a subir esto. El último ya. Ok. Tú, brute. Tú, brute. Liberillo. A ver, loco. No sé qué cojones tengo que hacer. Esconderme, pero ¿dónde? Que es que esa es otra. Descubrir más sobre Page. Vigilar por si aparecen asesinos a medianoche. ¿Qué hora es? Pues ya casi, casi. Casi, casi. Vamos a pasar una hora. Aquí no aparece ni el tato. Encima la puta puerta está abierta.
An assassin after all this time.
Madre que me parió. Aquí no viene ni Dios, tío. Ni Dios. A ver si se han colado. No, porque está aquí en la puerta. Este gilipollas está dando voces.
They're after me. I know it.
Si tienes un guardia y todo, tío. What the fuck. A esperar hasta las 3. Si no me tocará ir a hablar con la peña del pueblo o algo. Al día siguiente. Seguramente. Tiki tiki tiki. Tiki tiki tiki. Aquí no viene nadie. Es que no te marca dónde tienes que esconder ni nada, tío. No te marca nada, absolutamente. Vigila pues se parecen, no sé si son medio descubrir más sobre Peichar. Aquí estoy haciendo guardia y aquí no hay ni Dios. ¿Sabes? Este no duerme nunca.
God be with you.
Don't you find it dull here?
It's hell on earth, especially as escort guards. I wish we could go back to Betland.
Do you know anything about a Master Paykar?
It rings a bell. Is he some kind of merchant? No. That was a man by a similar name. Good luck to you.
Pues nada, aquí no aparecía ni Dios. Vamos a esperar. A ver. Si este sabe algo.
Johanka was cleared of the most grievous accusations, despite the things that were said in the trial, which you heard yourself, sir.
Yes, but she's gone. Johanka is gone. But I suppose I should never have started that affair with her. It was unreasonable. Now I can see the wrongness of my... In the future, I'll be a better... That will be the best way.
I do, sir.
It means I also owe an apology to you, Henry of Scotland. I will no longer behave towards you in a hostile manner. Thank you for doing what you did. Recently, I had a new weapon made for myself. But here it is. Go in peace. Take care.
Espada de bomber. Pues mira. Algo es algo. Hace 56 de daño. Va. Pues eso. Que este tampoco se puede hablar con él, no sabe nada. ¿Y con quién coño hablo? Yo. Despertaros. Despertaros. Aquí no se despierta ni el tato. Tío, pues no sé con quién tengo que ir a hablar entonces.
Yeah.
Cago en la puta. Lino, ¿qué pasa, loco? Que te está escribiendo por el Discord, papo. Que no me va el puto Warzone, tío. Intento descargarlo, tío, el update de 14 gigas, ni más ni menos. Y no me empieza la descarga, me da error todo el rato, tío.
Do you know anything about a Master Paykar?
Of course. I played dice with him at the inn. A decent man.
No sé qué cojones pasa, tío. Lo intentaré luego más tarde, a ver si va, tío. No sé si serán las líneas o qué.
Farewell.
O sea, los servidores de allí o algo, tío, no sé. Intento descargar y me salta todo el rato. Error. Y es que llevaba media hora, tío, ya. Digo, que le den por culo al juego. Yo no sé si es que estará saturado o qué. Pensaba que no te habías enterado, que te había escrito. Digo, este está jugando ahí al Apex. Digo, no se ha enterado. ¿Tú lo has podido actualizar o qué?
Ya. Ya.
A ver, ¿dónde está este zumbao, tío?
Ya.
I'll be with you.
Do you know anything about...
Of course. I've played dice with it. Farewell. What the? Good day
Aye.
to you.
Do you know anything about...
I'm afraid not. Farewell.
God be with you.
Do you know anything about...
Certainly. Oh, they say he's come to do some trading. God be with you. God be with you.
Would there be a master pay cop?
But of course.
Here, enjoy it.
What does he look like?
Oh, he's easy to spot. If I had clothes like his,
What kind of man is he?
people like him well enough. And as for me, well, half my profits are his doing.
Why's he come here?
Why so inquisitive?
My master's thinking about a trade he proposed. So I'm asking around to see if he can be trusted.
He's a decent man. He pays his debts, and he's certainly no cheap.
Thank you.
See you later.
God.
Joder, tío, yo no sé con quién tengo que hablar.
Over here, please.
Ah, es este.
God be with you.
Would you be Master Paycott?
I would. With whom do I have the pleasure?
Henry, of Skalitz.
And what do you want from me, Henry of Skalitz?
To ask why you've come to Sasau.
An interrogation, then, I see. On business, of course.
And who is it you're doing business with?
Why don't you ask about my mistresses instead? My trade partners are my own private concern.
Stay away from Master Keyser.
Keyser? Conrad Keyser? Why should I want anything to do with him?
So he doesn't need to worry about you.
Worry? Good Lord, no. Why, we were friends.
Right.
Alright.
As the master. Take care now.
Me están mareando aquí de la hostia, tío. Ah, no salta ninguna misión. Tiene huevo la cosa. En serio, tío. Hoy es el día de que todo sale como al revés. ¿Ahora qué pasa? Ahora no salta ninguna misión. Primero lo de la mierda del Call of Duty, ahora esto. Se queda pillado. No me digas que se ha quedado buena esto, tío.
Ya.
Ah, Dios mío. A ver si es que tengo que ir a hablar con él otra vez, no sé. Pero es que no me salta. Venga, por Dios, que quiero acabar esto ya de una santa vez. No puedo hablar con él. ¿Te lo puedes creer, tío?
I left Prague, didn't I? Why do they want to kill me now?
Dice el Gino. Pero está bien, otro día le damos. Ahora en un rato lo voy a volver a intentar, brother. A ver si se descarga, bro. Es que no sé qué coño pasa. Me salta... Llevaba media hora, tío. Media hora de puto reloj ahí. Actualizar. Empieza la descarga. Y empieza 15 kilobytes. Pum. Error. No sé qué de los servidores. Lo intento otra vez. Pum. Error. Así como 20 minutos, media hora, tío. He dicho, le den por culo, tío, el juego. De todas maneras, creo que también puede ser por el tema de que hay mucha gente, tío, por acá que está en casa, trabajando desde casa. Y las líneas de internet están saturadísimas. Puede ser que también, porque lo noto yo aquí en el internet de casa, tío. Que no va fino.
Ya.
Ahora cuando acabe esto lo vuelvo a intentar. Que esto ya estoy en el final, tío. Esto lo toca acabar en media hora. A ver si tira eso o qué. Y salgo del bugueo este, porque madre mía. Es que no me salta ahora la misión, tío. ¿Te lo puedes creer? Y claro, pues aparecen asesinos a medianoche. Ok. No sé, tío. Esto es una fucking shit. A ver. Vamos a esperar hasta las 9. ¿Y qué han metido, tío, en el update de ese 14 gigas? Madre mía. Que es que no son 2, son 14, ¿sabes? Aquí no aparece ni Dios. Venga, tío, que después de esta misión ya es la última. Creo. ¿Viste el load del beta de Valorant? No. No sé ni qué juego es, Gino. El Valorant, papo. ¿De qué va? Esto no va, tío. Esto no va. Me está sacando de quicio esta mierda. Es un FPS de Riot. Ah, vale, los que iban a hacer. Sí, 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 sí. Es que no sabía cómo se llamaba. Sí que iban a hacer uno de esos. En plan con el lore del LoL, ¿no? El League of Legends. Con el lore del League of Legends iban a hacer un... Decían que se iba a parecer mucho al CSGO, ¿no? O algo así. Pero yo no lo veo, tío, eso, no sé. A ver, tronco. Este nada.
I could do with a bite to eat.
O sea... quiero decir, no lo veo en el sentido de que... De personajes del League of Legends, que es así como fantasía, que van a ir con rifles y escopetas y... No me queda muy... Muy claro eso, loco. No, pero son como personajes de fantasía, ¿no? Como... Es que yo LOL... No, no lo he visto 2 veces y ya está. Se parece al CSGO pero con habilidades. Ah, entonces se parecerá al Overwatch, ¿no? Como Overwatch. Claro, vale. ¿Tú no juegas al CSGO, Gino? Tío, lo voy a mirar por internet. Estoy hasta los huevos. A ver qué coño pasa aquí. Muy poco. ¿No te gusta o qué? A ver.
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Guía Kingdom Come. Es que no salta la misión. No sé qué pasa, tío. Que quiero acabar ya esta mierda. No tengo a nadie que lo juegue y solo como que me aburre. Coño, dímela a mí, le damos. Que a mí sí que me... A mí me encanta, tío, el Counter-Strike. Jugaba de pequeño al 1.6, tío. En los ciber. Vale. Me avisas, dale, pavo. Vale, esto debe estar ya al caer. Dice que tengo que esperar aquí hasta las 12. En Steam creo que... Moy Snake 85, igual. Déjame que lo mire. Tan, tan, tan. Sí, Moy Snake 85. Sí, Moy Snake 85. Y no. Lo cambié también aquí. El Rocket League está a 9,99, tío. Hostia, y el Atlas 24 pavos. Lo que pasa es que seguirá en inglés. Venga, a ver si aparece este pibe ya, tío.
Wait here for... Stay.
La Carmen de Mairena, tío. Esa es una personaja de aquí de España. Que por cierto murió la semana pasada, tío. Del puto coronavirus. La mujer ya estaba mayor, pero era un travelo. Y salían películas de risa. En Torrente y en cosas de esas, ¿sabes? Y me hizo gracia y me la puse, tío. En plan de cachondeo. Con la lengua y... Hacía así en televisión la hija puta, salía así. La cabrona. Era un show. Tú buscas en internet Carmen de Mairena. O Crónicas Marcianas, Carmen de Mairena. Es pues como un personaje como el de Maceta Lenta. Pues igual. Acá en España. Tronco, que no aparece aquí el pibe este, tío. ¿Esto es de coña o qué? No me lo puedo creer. Ah, mírale, 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 qué cabrón. Mírale.
I'll get you. Just you wait.
Mírale, qué cabrón. Te pillé.
Halt! What are you doing here?
Quiet, for God's sake. You'll wake the whole monastery.
Silence! For God's sake, I caught you in the middle of an assassination attempt.
Assassination? What are you on about?
You told me to my face you were here purely for business, that Master Keezer had no reason to fear you, and then I catch you sneaking up to his door.
Keezer? He's living here in the monastery?
Well, yes. Right here in this house. What's your business here?
It's all a terrible mistake. I've a long-standing arrangement with the custodian here, Sir Sebastian von Berg. I supply him with salt and spices, and I come to realise how he's been cheating me repeatedly. The dispute's been running for a while, and still has legs. So I wanted my money back, that's all. I've no quarrel with Conrad.
I don't believe a word you say.
Well, sorry, but I'm telling the truth. I suppose there's nothing to be done about it, unless you intend to skewer me on the spot. But if it will help you sleep better, I'll stop creeping around here at night and find some other way to deal with the custodian. May the Lord watch over you.
Pues mira, ya está, tomar por culo. Se pira. Ok. Vámonos, tú ya. Que hay que hacer el trabuquete ese.
Well, did you...
I did.
And?
You needn't fear. I kept watch the whole night and nothing happened. A few folk passed by, but nobody dangerous.
And what about Pekar? Are you saying he has no malicious intentions?
None. He's just doing some trade with the custodian. That's what brought him to where you were.
Well, if you're sure. But I'd still rather lie low for a while.
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded by a whole garrison there.
Yes. Yes, I suppose that... thank you, Henry. I'm in your debt. We'll meet at Talmberg.
Aleluya. Madre mía. Por Dios. Pues ahora me voy a dormir en tu cama, cabrón. A sobar. Ok. Venga, vamos, vamos, que esto está ya a punto de caramelo. Venga. Que voy a ganas de acabarle, tío. Vamos, chacho. Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Madre mía, esto es más largo que un puto Fallout, tío. Si te descuidas. Por Dios. Bueno, también es que he hecho los DLCs y todas las secundarias. Menos 2 que las he fallado. Paso. Vámonos. Vámonos, vámonos.
Ya.
¿Este?
Ya.
Ah, es un guardia. Ah, está aquí vigilando.
Ya.
Venga, asedio, asedio, asedio.
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Roquetta to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roquetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
¿Y ahora qué? ¿Y ahora qué? A ver, me voy a equipar toda la armadura porque creo que esto ya va a empezar aquí la guerra del tirón. Ta, 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 ta. Listo. A ver. ¿Con quién narices toca hablar ahora? Voy a guardar por si las moscas. Ah, con el Feifar tengo que hablar.
The Lord be praised.
I came to an agreement with...
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will be... That I guarantee.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. And fine work. You've certainly... I probably shouldn't, but... Go and have a...
Thank you.
¿Qué pasa?
Get over here!
¡Hostias! El Pechar otra vez aquí, loco. ¡Hijo puta! Había vuelto para acá. En plan sigilo aquí.
Hey, all of you, gather here! Raise the alarm! Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Fíjate, ha aparecido aquí otra vez el notas este, tío. O sea, que sí ve que venía a matarle.
To arms! Get over here!
What? Vale, tengo que esperar a que se finalice el trabuquete. Ok.
You alright?
All right! He tried to kill...
But...
It was Pekar! And you let him go. You told me to keep out of my sight. You hear?
Hostia puta, ¿y cómo ha venido aquí en plena luz del día, tío? El cabrón este. Qué cosa más rara ha hecho el juego, tío. No entiendo nada. What the fuck. Venga, vámonos. Vamos a esperar aquí. Yo qué sé. Un día. A ver si en un día está construido. Ha avanzado esto, ¿no? Un día más, yo creo. A ver si puedo dormir aquí. Joder, y no para de llover, tío. Madre mía. A ver, ¿cómo va el trabuquete? Todavía no está. Vamos, 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 vamos. Ya está. Nada, a tomar por culo, menos cacharro.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
A tomar por culo la gallina.
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly.
La pobre gallina.
I'll have the range in no time.
No me jodas.
Move! Move! Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming! There's no time!
Someone bring water! Breathe, man. You'll be alright. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic is surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him. Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
We'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Townbrook.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talbrook.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
Vamos, vamos. Quería haceros sangre caliente.
I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. but many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
So?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... I want to be in the vanguard.
Now hear me well, Henry. There are whole cemeteries full of heroes who rushed into danger. And if the first human you meet runs you through, it won't be good for morale. Not to mention that Radzik would have my guts for garters. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
Vale, tengo que comer algo, tío.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole siege sitting on your arse playing dice and swilling ale, you were sadly mistaken. Pavel Medic is buried down...
Con su banda de follacabras, dice. Ok. Mi caballo.
Look out.
A ver. Vamos a equiparnos esto. Esto fuera. Listo. Vamos para allá. El puto trabuquete, menuda mierda, no ha hecho nada, todo ese follón para cargarse una gallina, loco. Hostia, que me despeño para abajo. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Not yet. Just a little longer.
Ya, pues son unos cuantos, Hostias.
Hold. Hold.
¿Y no me ven a mí aquí o qué?
Easy. Easy.
They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
A la guerra. Vamos, cabrones. Este cabrón, qué duro está. El de la puta armadura esta, macho. Hostia, cómo me están poniendo. Muere, cabrón. ¡Uy! Cayó. ¡Uy! Otro fuera. Coño, ya venía hasta el Sir Raditz aquí. Buena. Ayudar a Sir Harry. Espérate, me voy a tomar... Necesito alguna... He dicho Empires, loco. Toma. No, pues los he despachado rápido. Pensaba que me iba a costar más.
Here's their leader.
What? This boy.
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
No jodas. Vamos, correr, cabrones. Que nos joden el trabuquete. No podemos ir a caballo, tío. Yo voy a caballo. Hijos de puta. Vamos, baja, baja, baja. Oh, me ha aventado la espalda, loco. Hostia, este. ¿Dónde vas, tú? Toma. Chuparla. ¿Dónde hay más? ¡Ah, mierda! ¿Qué haces, Moy? Me quedo aquí pillado. Y estos cabrones no hacen nada. Se va a pillar por todos lados. Ok. Uy, bueno, qué hostia, la metido. ¡Victoria!
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godsend, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Unirse a la reunión de la tienda, ok. Joder, no se acaba esto, Me cago en 10.
Start talking, or make your peace with God.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
Ah, Henry, just the man I want. This fool would rather hang than sing. You know more about him than we do, so maybe you can get something out of him.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it? Fuck you. You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orc, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that, so Istvan ended up in his service.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Si intercambiaremos por los rehenes.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranyik and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
Le damos a Z lenta uno al otro. Ok.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hamish.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father? Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
Oh, what is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What's he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate
Qué putos
Wenceslas.
jaleos tenían, entre unos y otros, madre mía.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
The gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanush. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Ok. Hablar con Sir Divis una vez listo. Vale. Me parece a mí que esto ya pinta que ya. ¿Cómo vamos? Energía 83, saciedad 100. Debería dormir un par de horas. Juramento es un juramento. Asedio, Ok. Pam, 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 pam.
I'm glad. At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor
¿En
of
serio?
the first shot.
¿Vamos a lanzar nosotros?
I'll be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next. Good luck.
Load the trebuchet! Greetings.
What do you think of Master Keyser?
He definitely knows what he's doing. And all that wild talk of his, rockets and such like. I'd almost let him try it out, but on some other castle.
Do you think there's any truth in it?
I've never seen such weapons used, so I can't really judge. But if his ideas worked, they'd change the way we make war. He showed me some of the drawings he has with him. I don't know if he's a genius or a madman.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats. They're sneak thieves and assassins. But does that make them real soldiers?
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather face a proper soldier.
Because you know just who you're up against. That's probably why Toth is giving us such a hard time. Goodbye.
Ok.
Greetings.
We came just in time, didn't we?
Quite. I thought my last hour had come. But Lord Capon came to our defence and fought like a lion.
I think more people will be changing their mind.
They should. I owe him my...
Master Fafar.
Much better now.
Next time round, you'll be the...
I rather...
How's work going with Master Keyser?
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery and mechanics is absolutely astonishing. He's a very gifted man.
So you're confident the trebuchet will do its job?
Absolutely. It's plain to see Master Keyser knows exactly what he's doing.
How much longer do you think it will take?
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the base is quick to make, but the other parts are more complicated.
I see.
So do I, Henry. Good luck to you.
¿Y dónde coño se dispara esto, tío?
I'll be with you.
Supongo que es desde aquí. Pero no me sale ninguna opción. Ahora. ¡Pimba! Adiós. Otra más. Cargar. Cargar, lo que quiero disparar más.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time.
Vale, esto por si
Just
quieres
don't forget.
acabar las secundarias y todo, me imagino. Pero como ya están todas hechas... Estas actividades ya las he hecho. Esta siempre me la da fallida, ok. Pues nada. Descansemos pues. Que sería el final. Yo quiero disparar. ¿Se han cargado el castillo o algo o no? A ver, 14 horas. ¿Cómo vamos? Salud 100, energía 78. Ok. Yo me quiero imaginar que ya... Vamos a comer algo otra vez para... Ah, vale, no me deja ahora. Cojonudo. Puñeta. Oh, me he pasado. Y un huevo. Ah, da igual. Venga, vamos para allá.
God be with you, lad.
How do you like Master Keezer, Sir Divish?
How do I like him? As if it's not enough to hurl giant boulders at my castle, he wants to throw kegs of gunpowder.
I understand, but he has to do something.
Those boulders could hit my wife, and if they don't get her, the gunpowder could burn her to death.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. I feel much the same. When we're done, what state will my castle be? What will I do if the worst happens? What? Ah.
We made it in the nick of time.
We failed. That serpent from Valdic gave us the slip. We should have known he'd have his fingers in it. If only I could catch him.
Would you kill him?
Maybe. But before that, I'd throw him in the dungeon for a few years. See how much he enjoys it. Still, the best I'll be able to do is lodge a complaint against him when the king returns. And just thinking about it gets my goat. And my arms killing me. Damn it!
I've arranged for a priest to come. He promised to take care of the people around here.
Thank you, Henry. Lifting the spirit can help us all.
I got hold of a Sawbones to take care of our wounded.
Thank you. Most of them have already lost their lives. Their lives are all they have left. Goodbye.
Ok. ¿Ya podemos hablar con este o no?
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kuttenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear...
If those were the best of Ishvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back.
Of course, Sir Ivar. Would you like me to bring back...
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing, just let... Take care.
Buscar el campamento del norte, buscar el campamento del oeste, buscar el campamento del este, ok. Joder, chaval. Bueno, venga ya. Hacemos esto y ya se acaba. Me quiero imaginar que ya atacaremos de una puta santa vez. Tenía que haber ido por el otro lado. No sé por qué me metí por aquí abajo. O sea, no los tengo ni que atacar. Tengo que encontrar el campamento y listo. Los 3 campamentos, vamos, básicamente. A ver, ¿dónde estáis, cabritos? ¿Quién está por aquí, tío? A ver. Vale, se pueden estar más para arriba, a ver. Están aquí. ¿O no? Ah, que no puedo subir, no. ¿Y aquí tampoco? Joder, ¿dónde están estos cabrones? Macho. Pues que este campamento es de los... Creo que es de los otros. Este campamento creo que es de leñadores o algo, ¿no? A ver, vamos a ver. Ah, mira, los están aquí. Ojalá el campamento del oeste, ok. Vale, vamos para el siguiente. No hace falta que les ataque. Campamento del norte. Vale, mira, este caballo es todoterreno, tío. ¡Oh, Dios! Hostión del siglo. Y pegarte una leche con una armadura de estas, de verdad, tenía que ser. Te tenía que estar doliendo. Aparte ya de que te caigas de un caballo a esa velocidad, que te pueden matar. Pegártela con una armadura así. A ver, es que me meto por todo el medio, tío. Soy un cabestro a veces. Salta. Pues no saltes. A ver si puedo pasar yo. Creo que están ahí. No, ese no es. Ese es el de... Esto es el de... O sí. Sí, 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 que es aquí. O este es otro, tío. Este es otro de bandidos, tío.
The ancestry, my friend. Just when I wanted to vent my rage. Christ.
You're not getting so.
Y encima me pagas y luego te mato. Cabritos. Nah, si es que ya logro ese para qué quiero. Hombre, esto a lo mejor sí me viene bien. Las pociones. Está todavía bastante lejos. Ya decía, yo digo, tan cercano puede estar esto. A ver por dónde subo. Tiki tiki, vale, por aquí hay un camino.
Ya. Ya.
Ya tira por aquí. Tengo que dar mucha vuelta. Vale, estos están acá.
Ya.
Ok. El campamento está aquí. Nos queda el del oeste, si no me recuerdo mal, ¿no? O el del este. El del este. A ver. Vale, bajo, bajo, bajo. Ok. Todo recto. A ver, el caballo es que este es todo terreno, tío. No me jodas. Tiene una resistencia a este caballo de la hostia, macho. No he llegado. ¿Dónde está? No le veo. Ha pasado por delante suya. ¡Ey! Ni me han visto. Ahora el capitán roba cerca de los campamentos, ok. Ahora sí me han visto. A ver cómo voy de energía. 102, 95. Va. Entramos ya para adentro, vamos para allá. Guardar. Por si, por los bugs, porque ya no me fío, tío. Este juego tiene más bugs que la hostia.
I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed Toth.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still bombarding? You came too soon.
Vale. Pues tengo que esperar un día más entonces. No problema. No problema. Imagino ya que será la misión final esta. Que no me manden a más cosas, tío, porque madre mía.
I'm here.
Can't you see we're still...
¿Todavía? ¿En serio? Joder. ¿Pues cuántos días tengo que esperar, loco? Me cago en 10. Nada, espero 12 horas y luego dormimos otras 12. Para tener la energía a tope, porque no quiero ir al combate con la energía a la mitad. Quiero imaginar ya que el tercer día ya sí. Si robar me espera, míralo. Pues que espere ahora. Al alba empieza la guerra. Ok, vamos a comer algo rápido. Y nos vamos. ¿Cómo voy? La ciudad 68, vale.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvand's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? If you need to rest or anything,
No, vámonos ya.
still
Venga.
You won't have another chance until we've won the day. Or until you're fine with
I'm ready.
Vamos.
Glad to hear it. We're going to attack on two fronts, the north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages, taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
Vale.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
Vale.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Ok.
Good luck to you, Stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Old soldier. Old snake. Ahí vamos. A la guerra, loco. ¿Y yo por qué salgo con ese traje si yo tenía otro? A tomar por culo. Vamos para arriba. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Solo subo yo, cabrones? Voy a esperar a que suban unos pocos más. Y mientras hago así. ¡Ahí va! La he rebotado esa. Esa te ha dado, tío. No me fastidies. Hostias, tienen buenas armaduras los cabrones. Mierda. Fuck. Es que no puedo ir yo sola por todos, tío. Soy un bestia. ¡Bukake! ¿Y ahora qué? Hostia, igual me puedo colar por aquí, ¿eh? Aquí vienen más. Ok, joder, hemos quedado dos. O sea, tres. Uf. Tenía que haber curado, tío. Mierda. ¿Ves? De aquí va a estar complicada salir ahora. Pero muy complicado, lo tengo. Me van a matar. Estaba claro. Tenía que haber curado antes de seguir.
Since a dip. All right.
There's no reason to. You won't have enough.
I'm ready.
Glad to hear. We're going. The attack.
And what?
Vale, tengo que todo esto, tío.
And what's the
once a
how and the what about? I'll help with the attack.
I'm proud of you, Henry, and as just keep your eye.
Venga, que sí, que sí, que sí, que sí, que sí, que sí, que sí. Vamos a omitir todo porque lo acabo de ver. Ok. Me he pasado, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Ese se le ha caído el escudo. Ah, no, que les están disparando flechas, supuestamente. Pues yo no las veo. Go, go, go. Surprise, motherfuckers. Hostia, ese en toda la cabeza le he dado. Y no ha muerto, ¿no? En serio. Se jodió. Que antes han matado a muchos soldados, tío, en un momento, no entiendo. Vamos, no os peguéis aquí por ir. ¿Cómo es esto? Han desaparecido a mitad. Holy shit. Y de 2 contra 1, cabrones. Uy, va. Este cabrón que no quiere morir, coño. Sí, pues creo que solo ha quedado sin robar, no me jodas. O sea, sin robar el otro. Ah, no recuerdo el nombre. ¿Se lo han cargado? No puede ser. Ah, no, está ahí, tío. Decía yo, digo, no puede ser que se lo mate. Pasa el cabrón ni ayuda ni nada, está ahí muy pillado. Está dando este cabrito de aquí. Y este ha aparecido otro ahora de la nada. Joder, es que menudas armaduracas. Loco. Ah, ¿y estos aquí bugueados? ¿O cómo es esto? Mírale, el Bernard. O sea, ¿what? ¿Qué hacen, tío? Joder, es que hay cosas que el juego, tío, que tiene que son de coña. Mira, 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 mira. O sea, con tantas actualizaciones y que todavía siga teniendo estos fallos tan locos, tío, estas cosas. Es impresionante. Que son 2 años, tío. Claro, yo solo. Porque esos han quedado bugueados. Nada, me los traigo para acá, a ver. ¡No! A ver, cabrones. Están bugueados, ¿eh? Así se desbuguean. Por lo menos que han venido estos. No, que siguen bugueados, ¿sabes? O sea, les están atacando y no hacen nada. Y son unos pocos, tío. Míralo. Sigue bugueado el Bernard, ni ataca ni hace nada. Sigue ahí corriendo, ¿sabes? Ok, pues cojonudo. O sea, que me hagas esto en la misión final, pues como que no mola. Claro, con 4 yo solo. Sí, señor. Mírale, y sigue ahí, moneando. Ahora, macho, atácales. Dios, ese macho ha jodido, pero bien. Es imposible, tío. Yo solo contra el mundo. Y los otros ahí bugueados. Es que no me jodas, tío. Ay. Tiene huevos la cosa, loco.
Since... Alright.
There's no reason you won't...
I'm ready. How... Even portcullis?
Fortunately...
I think I've...
Do you want to...
I'll help with the attack on the...
I'm proud of you. And as God...
Vamos a dejar esto. Que esto mola. Que dura nada. Me parece curioso que revientan eso, ¡pum! Y se cargan el mecanismo y caen las caderas para abajo. A ver si ahora sale bien. De hecho creo que voy a subir el último, fíjate lo que te digo. Les da la muerte súbita, ¿sabes? Porque no me lo explico. No se ve que llevan flechas. La muerte súbita, ¿sabes? Les da ahí un infarto del corazón. Van corriendo, pum, se desploman, pum, pum, pum. Qué mal hecho eso, tío. No me jodas. Este sube el último. Ok. Antes de nada, hacer una cosa. Eso por un lado. Esto por otro. ¿Provoca alucinaciones esto? ¡Hostias! Sí, lo veo todo verde, loco. Joder, pero pega buenas hostias, con la poción esta. Me cago en la... Bueno, también que está con veneno. Ok. Vale, a ver si no se buguea. Que me está dando la sensación que se está volviendo a buguear, mírale. Venga, tío, no me jodas, por favor. Es que es de coña, loco. Tiene que quedar soldados vivos, tío, para el segundo al tercer ataque, por lo menos. Qué hostia me ha dado, chaval. El otro cabrón. Es que se ponen por medio y lo que más hacen es molestar en vez de ayudar, tío. Vale, van para allá. No me puedo tomar nada. Ni la venda me puedo poner. No. Ah, y el Bernard bugueado por ahí, ¿sabes? Es que tiene huevos, loco. Joder, el cabrón este. Toma. Wow, quedan 4 ahí, chacho. No me jodas. ¿Y este qué? Ahí, corriendo la maratón, ¿sabes? Me cuelo por aquí, tío. Tomar por culo, ¿sabes? Y me he colado, con todos mis santos huevos. Aquí no hay nadie. Ya vengo aquí. Tomar por culo. Aquí hay más soldados. Porque el Bernal se ha quedado ahí bugueado, tío. Y yo contra 4 me van a dar pa'l pelo. Vale, ¿y ahora qué? Hostia, ¿dónde está la Lady Estefanito la hostia, tío? Al vencer a un enemigo en combate cerrado se daña un 15% más su arma. Un arma dañada causa mucho menos daño y su precio es de armadura deslumbrante. Esto mismo. Estoy sobrecargado, ¿por qué? Me tengo que cargar a los de la muralla, tío. Pero es que este cabrón se ha quedado bugueado y claro. Yo contra 4, pues como que chungo. Por lo menos han subido, algunos. Ya está, aleluya. Es que, tío, que se buguea ahí el NPC ese, tío. Y no te eche un cable. Tiene huevos. Están en la torre esa.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hamish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more can I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here. All bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up to you and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor!
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. Then, he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish.
Uy, Divis, ¿cuánto te quiere? Y se pencó al Henry.
Sorry.
For what?
For letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
El Henry sí va para allá.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot.
La espada.
Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Segundo.
Yeah. The way you found Tom. Sneaking into the back. Well, what I mean. Yeah. Yeah.
What should I say to him?
Don't worry. It'll come to you.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive. noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
Sir Radzig will be there. What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that.
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. And now look at us. A pair of veterans.
El capón este en la polla, tío.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
Más guato.
What will you do now?
Not long ago, I only made plans 3 days ahead at most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later. There's no sign of them. Move on. I'm glad to see Ishvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
All right, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah. The sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
No me jodas, casi se acaba.
It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
What? No me jodas. Que acaba así, loco. No me lo puedo creer. No me puedo creer que acabe así. Tiene que haber un epílogo o algo, tío. Seguro. Bueno, no sé que haya varios finales. Que esa es otra. Ah, pero está guapo el juego, ¿eh? Más largo que un día sin pan, que me le pasa con los DLCs también, pero... Y estos de War Horror Studios meten aquí, creo que estos son los de... La música esta, los de... Parece Rammstein, tío. Pues ya era hora, tío, de que lo acabase. Después de 2 años con el PC. Pero bueno, lo he ido jugando a ratos. Lo jugué... Le pegué al principio bastantes horas. Luego lo dejé aparcado. Luego el año pasado otra vez lo retomé. Y hasta ahora que lo volví a retomar hace 3 semanas. O un mes, básicamente. Tampoco lo he jugado todos los días. Es que es larguísimo, tío. Con los DLCs, buf. Y si haces todo como yo, todas las actividades, todas las secundarias, pues puedes fliparla. Básicamente. Y estoy convencidísimo de que hay un epílogo o algo. Tiene que haber. Cuando acaben los créditos. Seguro. O algo. Ah, pues no son muchos créditos, tío. Pensaba que iba a haber más, loco. A ver, lo que pasa es que el juego tenía muchos bugs también, tío. Y con todas las actualizaciones que le han metido, que te siguiera teniendo estos bugs, como que no... ¿Ya te he dicho que tenía un epílogo? Es que me lo imaginaba. Total.
Doing well, son. Father. Come now. You know who sired you. That doesn't matter now. I miss you, Amar. I miss you very much. You'll be fine. We're proud of you. For what? I let you down. I lost the sword. I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just a thing.
You didn't want me fighting.
Now look at me. Standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
Oh, please.
You know I can't stay.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows. Make her proud.
Oh. Go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzig wants you at the upper castle. The lords are in council with Jobst.
Right. I'll go straight away. What is it?
It's just... I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here! Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
Esta es una zona privada y se supone que es tu habitación. ¿Cómo es esto? ¿Otra misión más? ¿De epílogo o cómo? Míralo. Epílogo. Con estas pintas.
What's that?
Voy con el disfraz de cumano mágico. A ver. Y voy así. Ahora te vas a dar por el culo. Esto ya me da igual, lo voy a tirar todo a la mierda. Si ya está el juego. Si tuviera que hacer alguna misión secundaria, pero ya la tengo todas hechas. Os regalo, plebeyos, todo esto.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about Istvan? I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
Igual hay un Kingdom Come 2, por eso está al final abierto.
Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Radzig.
Came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace?
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
The question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur. That King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt. A king, in fact, who never wanted to be
Why
king.
didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Actually, it makes sense when you think about it. Sigismund wanted to re-establish the power of the whole House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped Wenceslas win the imperial crown, in return his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, we have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Bergolf is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, your grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like scarlets? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
and I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft the letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Esto tiene pinta de que está abierto como para una
I
segunda
expect
parte,
it
tío.
would be best to write it in your name as Lord of Lipa.
Quite so, Margrave.
What exactly am I to write?
Oh, what isn't really the issue. The question is how. We need to learn where they stand on liberating the king and ousting Sigismund. If they'll make trouble or join our side, but...
But we have to ask in a way that won't leave Sir Capon being run out of the castle with a whip.
Exactly.
How about writing that you're concerned about current events and that you want to see things settled peaceably, and then ask the opinion of the League of Lords?
Very well said, sir. And what they want to do about freeing King Wenceslas.
Whether they think liberating King Wenceslas IV might contribute to resolving the dispute?
And what they plan to do about the god-awful mess in this country.
What steps they envisage taking to end the pillaging of Bohemia by foreign armies?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Well, I'd also venture to suggest one more. What is their stance on that is, the initiatives of Margrave Jobst of Moravia?
Menos jaleos se traían,
large
tío.
part of the Bohemian nobility.
Entre los nobles de la Edad Media, chaval.
You read my thoughts, sir.
John de Jenstein. Fue obispo de Visi y canciller del rey Wenceslas IV desde... Ok.
So what do you think of it all, Sir Divish?
I think I don't know what to think.
That makes two of us.
If I didn't know anything about Jobst, I'd say he's right and absolutely truthful. But I've heard too much about him already.
Likewise. But I do feel he's the one with the best chance to put things right.
Well, we'll see what we learn from Bergov. If the League of Lords stands with Sigismund, then our chances pale, in spite of everything Jobst said.
We shall see. We shall see. So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes, I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be travelling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply.
Con el capón lo dudo.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Vale, dame un segundo que me estoy meando. Ahora vuelvo. Ok. Vamos a ver si acabamos ya esto.
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage.
Ahí esto.
Who is he really, this Jobst?
The cousin of King Wenceslas. He's the Margrave of Moravia. Until recently, he was allied with the League of Lords. For a time, he even served Rupert of the Palatinate against... I don't know what led him to do it, and one can't help being suspicious, but he really is the leader of the resistance against Sigismund.
I'm a bit concerned so many people seem to think so little of King Wenceslas. You knew him, didn't you? What's he really like?
Well, there's no straightforward answer to that question. He certainly makes a great hunting and drinking companion, but he can be very fiery and impetuous when things don't go how he'd like them. He never had much of a head for high office. He finds it tiresome. But once a man's grasped the scepter, it's hard to let it go again. You can't just abscond. You've seen for yourself what happens when he disappears for a few months. Better a bad but legitimate king than a bloody war over the throne.
Who is this Prokop that Job spoke of?
Jobst's brother, the king's cousin. He and Jobst warred over Moravian supremacy for years. Then they were allies for a while, betrayed Wenceslas and sided with Rupert of the Palatinate.
The League of Lords and that Berghoff we're off to see. Who are they exactly?
The lords of the powerful houses. Heinrich of Rosenberg, Otto of Berghoff, Heinrich of Radet. They abducted the king years ago and made him bow to their will. They got away with it that time, and now they've joined. But now it seems that Sigismund's behavior is starting to rub them up the wrong way. So they...
I don't know all that much about Sigismund.
He's the king's younger brother and king of Hungary in his own right. 7 years ago, he led a crusade against the Turks and was defeated at Nicopolis. Some say it was due to the recklessness of the French knight. Sigismund is ambitious and capable. He might well make a better ruler than Wenceslas, but he's arrogant, and to our misfortune, brutal. Not long ago, he himself was held captive by the Hungarian nobility. They dislike him as much as some of the Czech and German, and now this is how Sigismund repays his brother. There's no...
Rupert of the Palatinate. That's a name I hadn't heard before today.
Rupert is the Prince-Elector of the Palatinate.
What's a Prince-Elector?
The Prince-Electors are dignitaries of the Holy Roman Empire who have the right to elect the King of the Romans, who would then be crowned Holy Roman Emperor by the Pope. Rupert took the title. Some of the nobility in the empire recognized Rupert's claim, but when he went to Rome to be crowned emperor, it turned into a fiasco. So, now we have two kings of the Romans. Jobst sided with Sigismund for a while.
That young man, Sir John of Liechtenstein. Why is he here?
The Liechtensteins are a powerful Austrian family with estates in Austria and Moravia. Since the king's being held captive in Vienna, I suppose it makes sense to have a powerful Austrian house as allies. It could be very...
Ok, madre mía, qué chapa.
That's about all.
Very well. Take the letter from Sir...
Vale, ¿y ahora con quién tengo que hablar?
I believe we have written it well, gentlemen.
Without a doubt. No one could deduce from this whether we are Sigismund's allies or foes.
I must travel back to Brno now, but soon I will go to Brandenburg and I will stop here on the way back. By then, Sir Capon should be back and we can discuss how to proceed.
Right. Before you leave, my lord, there is one thing that gives me no rest. Why did Sigismund come as a foe? It makes no sense.
If I may, sir, I think I can explain.
Oh, please enlighten us, young sir.
I live not far from Hungary, where Sigismund reigns. It is a savage country, and the constant war with the Turks has hardened the people. They need a monarch with an iron hand. So when Sigismund felt the wind of revolt, he reacted as he would at home. Only what works on the Hungarian nobles does not work here in Bohemia.
Bringing order is one thing, but
Slaughtering and pillaging with a horde of barbarians, quite another. What purpose does that serve?
But Sigismund did give the Bohemian nobles a chance to take his side. It was only when they refused his ultimatum that he lost patience and took to the sword.
As for the barbarians, he could afford nothing better. The Hungarian nobility would gain nothing from joining his campaign in Bohemia. He didn't have enough coin for a regular army, and so he recruited the Cumans. What he does not pay them, they make up for in plunder.
But in the end, he didn't have enough to even satisfy the Cumans. That's why he raided Gutenberg and Skalitz. He wanted the silver.
That makes sense.
My lords, how's the letter coming along?
It's done.
Then we can be on our way.
Now remember what we said, boy. All you have to do is deliver the letter, listen to the answer, and come back here. Don't provoke Berghoff in any way.
Provoke? Me? Never, Uncle. We'll be back in a few days. Farewell, your graces. Come, Henry, my men are waiting.
I wish you Godspeed.
Y ya se acabó, ¿no? Supongo. Del todo. Enhorabuena, has completado la historia principal. Si quieres puedes llevar a cabo las misiones secundarias y actividades o simplemente viajar por el mundo. Al finalizar el juego, en cualquier momento se monta fuera del mapa con el pelotón de Sir Hans Copon. Copon.
Come now, Hal. My men are mustered in the courtyard. We can get going.
Vámonos, Hans. Esto está más abierto a una segunda parte que la hostia, ¿sabes? El final.
So, can we set off now, Henry?
Of course. I can't wait.
So, to horse! The Lord of Berghoff is bound to be waiting us eagerly. So, how is life as a high-born bastard?
I'm getting used to it.
And what about Radzig? Has he accounted for not owning up to you the whole time?
He explained it. All will be well, I think.
Glad to hear it. It's far more acceptable for a nobleman to befriend a noble bastard than a blacksmith's son.
Mind you, don't come to blows with a blacksmith, my young lord. What do you think about Sir Jobst and his plan?
Well, I admit all the scheming has me a little lost. I thought Sigismund was the devil, Wenceslas a martyr, those on his side the heroes, and those against him the villains. I believed we'd rescue the king and all would be well again, but now it looks a lot more complicated.
Exactly. I didn't expect the noble lords to be as noble as the angels, but I hadn't expected such a sewer. They behave like children.
I can't fathom how after all this backstabbing they're somehow still on speaking terms.
I don't know either. Beggars belief. Did you know that King Wenceslas is such a
feckless drunkard? Not really. And to be honest, I'm not sure I wanted to know. I slept better believing my fate was watched over by a wise and powerful monarch.
So did I.
What a dismal world when you can't keep trust in your own king.
On the other hand, times were better with him here than with him gone.
Isn't that the truth?
What
¿Y
do you
todos los
think of
soldados?
Sigismund?
If I were him, I'd have had enough of my brother even sooner.
But he's a monster. Look at what those hordes of his are getting up to here. What he did in Skalitz.
True enough. On the other hand, if Wenceslas and Prokop hadn't double-crossed him, none of this would have happened.
No one forced him to burn Skalitz.
That's a fact. But he couldn't let them shit all over him either. Not that I'm defending him.
He's a weasel.
No doubt about that.
Do you know anything about Prokop?
Ha! Sir Hanush could tell you a thing or two about him.
Why?
Last winter, a certain Sir Jan Sokol of Lambert, a well-known knight, or robber baron to some, tried to occupy the city of Iglau, which was on the orders of none other than Prokop.
And what has that got to do with Hanush?
Well, he was there with him. Of course, that's not something to brag about in front of Yost.
And what was it all about?
They wanted to occupy a city that was on the side of the League of Lords, but despite there being several hundred strong, they didn't take it. For one thing, they couldn't get past the Iglau women, with their pitchforks and cauldrons of hot water.
I would never have thought of Sir Hanush as such a rebel. And have you heard anything about Rupert of the Palatinate?
A little. He can't manage even to wrest power from a king who doesn't much care for ruling and isn't fighting back. That doesn't seem like a man who has what it takes to rule. And that's all I need to know.
And that Berghoff we're going to see, do you know anything about him?
I haven't heard much good about him, but I have a feeling that some other nobles are quite in awe of him. And his castle is apparently quite impressive. I'll be interested to see for myself.
And what about the League of Lords?
Wealthy, pompous. The king doesn't seem to like them much. He's chosen to let the lesser ranks of the nobility into his circle, men like your father. I admit I don't blame him one bit, but the lords weren't happy about their lost influence, so they put their foot down. If I were Wenceslas, I'd have let them hang after they abducted me the first time. But he gave them seats at the provincial council. Little wonder they're back in their old tricks.
Y esto no se acaba en la vida, tío. Es que hasta el epílogo es larguísimo. Madre mía. No me jodas.
Yeah.
Y entonces la misión de venganza, ¿qué es esta? He de encontrar a Marva y vengar a mis padres. La de la espada y cargártele. Ahí sigue. Desde el principio. En algún momento digo yo que esto llegaremos a algún lado.
Yeah.
No te choques, Japón, contra los arbustos. A ver si te me vas a caer del caballo. Esto yo creo que vamos a llegar a algún punto que veremos el castillo a lo lejos. Ah, mira, ya salimos de aquí de las tierras, claro, por aquí. Y ahí se acabará. Y más abierto a un segundo juego que la leche. No está mal tampoco como cierre. Muy súper abierto, pero bueno. Este estilo de juego está claro. ¿Por qué nos hemos bajado aquí ahora? What the fuck?
Henry, can we go? Are you ready for this?
Of course. At last I'll get to see more of the...
Quite! Let's get to it then. I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile. We're helping to save the king.
Instead of saving his drunken majesty, I'd rather find that horseman who murdered my parents, get the sword back from him, and skewer him with it.
Cheer up, Henry. I've a feeling you'll get your chance one day, and it won't be long in coming. Forward, men!
Ah, claro que se ha quedado más abierto como para que aparezca si hacen un 2. El epílogo lo deja súper abierto. Acabado ya, del todo. Epílogo y toda la hostia. Aleluya. Y todos los DLCs y todo, madre mía. Los créditos que salieron antes, sí que... ¡Hey, Meta! ¿Qué pasa, bro? Aleluya por Muñeca System. Pues ya está, tío. Acabado. Saludos, saludos, Meta. ¿Cómo va eso, bro? Acabado con todos los DLCs, tío. ¿Después de cuántas horas? Porque, madre mía. A ver, que es que ya me pica la curiosidad. ¿De cuántas horas? Me imagino que cargará... A ver... Ah, carga aquí, justo, vale. Estadísticas. Tiempo total de juego 3 horas y media. Pero voy. Tiempo en la línea de juego, si es con 5 días, ok. Tiempo en el mundo transcurrido 298 con 3 días. Fruta consumida, pero no vienen las horas, tío. ¿Totales? What the fuck? Combate, pa. Crimen. Valor robado. Joder, qué cantidad. Misiones completadas 103. Misiones fracasadas 7. Lugares descubiertos 16. Obra de alta en contra 13. Persuasiones 89, impresiones conseguidas 21, intimidaciones conseguidas 40, regateos conseguidos 143. Dinero ahorrado regateando 10.807, niño. Armas afiladas, solo afilé una, tío. Con la mierda del minijuego ese, que era una mierda como una casa. Ok, pues no sé cuántas horas, pero una burrada de horas, chaval. Bueno, me quedo contento que les está acabado. Así que nada. Os voy a dejar por aquí. Llevamos 3 horas y 20 de stream, madre mía. Pero luego en un rato seguramente esté de vuelta. Dentro de un ratejo, jugando Persona 5 Royal. Que ya lo tenemos, así que viene con títulos en español. Así que le tengo muchas ganas de meterle mano a eso. Así que poquito más. Un placer a los que habéis pasado, como siempre. Muchísimas gracias y nos vemos en los bares. Chao, chao. Y no sé con quién os puedo dejar por ahí porque... a ver... Puedo dejar con el Johnny. Está por ahí. Os dejo con él. Chao.
What a thrill. I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my life not for honor, but for you. In my time, there'll be no one else. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. I'm still in a dream, snake eater. Someday